Looks like it's not because the match has started. No information has come through.
Like I told you, they can be let me give it a perspective. They can literally drop, get knocked out first, and still qualify.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
And
that's how secure the tickets are. In fact, I think Garena can just book tickets under their name, just ask
right now.
Right now. Just do it right now. They're flying.
Unless there is a 40+ point possibility for the winners of this Booyah, which is asking for yet another miracle at the MCP Major.
The highest points we got was like what, 30+?
Yeah.
And that was like,
wow.
In 6 weeks you got like only 2 30-point runs.
VPH, they go in too easy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Feitan, Baez on the ground, no delete just yet, take that back. Feitan goes in here for that wipe as well, and he takes the first blood, but receives shots. Feitan right now on the ground. VPH, all seems to be equaled up. 10 balls deleted, show you out of the game. Hazik on the ground as well, and it looks like Blacklist International off screen, they want to go in for the fight. VPH, they will survive for the time being, and Do Easy right here in front of them, trying to rain down the bullets, but it doesn't look like it is gonna be affecting VPH too much at all. As Insanity gets taken down by FSK's Yun, is Yun gonna be able to kind of, keep the hopes up high for FSK as well? Because, we talk about qualifying, we talk about the #1 spot, we talk about World Championship, we also need to talk about money.
Yeah, I'm surprised that on the final game, Dweezy just decides to hot drop in VPH's territory, and Moat House, and they lose 3 guys. So that was interesting. But I think Dweezy, they kind of have a chance already in the top 6. You have to be careful though. If you're the first team to get knocked out and some teams from the bottom 6 catches up, that is completely on you. And that's it. That's Dweezy, first team to get knocked out. VPH scores 4 points.
GG, bro. GG. SAF, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 11 more squads left in here. It's just at the 2-minute mark. Dweezy not going to be too happy at all. But I believe that was just Dweezy showing us that their spirit was already broken before they even started the day. You start off with a negative 40 points. What do you expect, man? This is the grand finals of the MCP Major.
For some reason, I thought that they were in top 6. So.
It maybe top 6 in our hearts, right? And top 6, they showed us that they were top 6 quality. But if your attitude, if your discipline is not championship quality, then unfortunately, the infraction points will make you pay. Exact coming in here right now. Geek Fam still holding strong. Like Husky said, they can come into this game, they can muck around, they can run around. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, shooting people with paper bullets, and they still will qualify.
Look at where Geek Fam is. They normally don't end up this early on.
They're just teasing Blacklist International right now. Hey, bro, you want to shoot me? Last game, take it. Just take the shot. Just take the shot.
Freebies, Christmas came early. Divinity definitely wants to take that chance.
Divinity, can you please let me shoot you? I mean, we've been struggling so far. Let us just at least take you down to say that, maybe we are the bloody heads of this, right? But Divinity Season 2.
They're definitely struggling to qualify. And I think the reflection on Divinity during the group stage, if you compare it to the league before, it definitely feels like Divinity lost their touch a bit.
Yeah, VPH and Views on the other hand, Views, they might look like they have a great spot, but FSK right there behind them. So and the zone is going to be so close to them. They're not going to be in a rush at all. We've got about 30 seconds right now. Ritu's receiving the shots. Mbalore as usual, and you know exactly how this works out. Ritu's as he gets taken down. Alforte might just go in here for the delete immediately, and that's exactly what they do as Ritu's gets removed from the equation. It's going to be late. Newbie out, and Newbie deleted as well. Views is on fire, Husky.
Yeah, and they definitely need to get a good round because there is a chance for Views to qualify for next season. And Views has always been a team throughout the entire group stage to kind of just dance with death, living life on the edge, always have one foot out the door, but eventually they still make it through.
Yeah.
This might be one of the most important matches. This is the most important match of Views tournament lives. Sure, they are not going to go into Worlds, but they can still qualify for the next major if they get a good round.
Absolutely, man. Steady squad in here right now, and it looks like it is going to be Freedom Rumble that will be their adversaries as we approach Forge right now. Freedom Rumble has shown us that they are a squad that is capable of responding to multiple, various situations and still coming up on top as the champions. Why? Because, once again, Everyone has the fire, but champions know when to ignite the spark. And just like that, as you know, with that sentence alone, right, it kind of sums up what Freedom Rumble is and why they've been so consistent so far, Husky.
Yeah, I mean, Freedom Rumble came from a meme team to a dream team.
Yeah.
So that's a huge improvement, right? At one point, you forgot that Freedom Rumble used to do those moves that just throw the game away. I mean, just now they did like how Drax killed himself, but still, overall, they are still doing pretty darn well. As Cobbs down Lemon, they do have steady squads surround, and here we go, the Freedom Rumble execution. Lemon will be forfeited for sure. Shaw's trying to help out, but he's just gonna run into 3 different crosshairs.
Run, my boy!
Not good for Shaw. They're gonna try and gun them down. In fact, they will. Shaw's is down. MS25 picks him up, and now MS25 pushes on forward. XL with the third one, and shots will be eliminated. Swa also not surviving. Freedom Rumble just mows through Steady Squad and get those 4 points.
Yeah, man, Steady Squad is a damn good team. Freedom Rumble making that look easy, and that's only because of how damn good they are. They go in there for the first knock, and they take that opportunity. Shots comes in there for the backup. Not only do they let him go, they go in for the chase, and it's a 2-man chase, and immediately they know MS25 moves in for that takedown, and he will take Axel out, and the support gameplay, MS25 will pull away 2 kills at the very end there, right? Freedom Rumble, so much of quality, Husky.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, when I see Shaw just trying to solo run in like that, this fight is pretty much over. Because you're funneling yourself, right? I think Steady Squad, they didn't really regroup. So, well deserved for Freedom Rumble. They get 4 pretty easy kills, I would say. As this circle is a bit towards the western side. You know, half the mainland, half the island, where Divinity Esports and AV Ligers, they're both taken shelter at the fishing hut. And remember, AV Ligers, they're currently, I believe, in 7th or 8th place. So they do need a good round to qualify for the next season.
Absolutely, man. But are they going to be able to deliver that in this game when everybody is just so hungry, right? Because opportunity, final opportunity, and we've seen it through the group stages. We've seen the fact that no matter who you are, no matter which team you are, you have the ability to pick up at least 1 booyah. And that 1 booyah can make the difference for that squad.
Yeah, definitely. And it's about that top placement points, right? It is not insurmountable because of the point format, but still it is a huge deal because we have seen how long it takes to cover just 1 round worth of points. It's not 1 round, it's actually a couple of rounds depending on your performance and depending how your opponents perform, and Geekfam was the best representation of that. They had to mess up 3 weeks in a row to lose their first place spot in the league. That's how brutal this system is. Of course, AKO, they're pretty much secured for the next season. SAF though, they are kind of on the edge, so they need to keep themselves alive by taking out AKO.
Well, and let's see exactly what happens, right? Because I feel like even though Purgatory is the testing ground, none of these squads, none of these players want to get tested. And this is the final round of the grand finals. I'm very sure we are gonna see a heck of a battle about I would say 2 zones from now, because the teams don't want to fight just yet.
Let's see where the zone takes us though. This is going to be pretty important as AKOs will lose Zen towards Let's Go. As SAF manages to catch them as they try to zip line to safety, but this circle, if it closes onto the island, you bet that Divinity will be really happy with that result. So yeah, this is going to be important to one team. Take the zip line, but right into the crosshair of multiple AKO members. Shura will take him down, and it seems like the circle is kind of going away towards the mainland, as one team will be eliminated and removed from the final round of the grand finals.
You know, Husky, so many information that, crammed into my head right now at this grand finals, I don't even remember. Does Divinity have a chance at the top 6 at the moment from the scoreboard that you took a peek earlier?
I believe they do.
Okay.
I believe they definitely do.
Yeah, because we talked about them a little bit, right? And right now, like you said, if the zone goes in for them, they have a really strong chance of picking up this win. And that might just be enough for them, right? Because this season just hasn't been Divinity season at all.
Yeah, and even when I say that they have a chance, it also has to be any teams in just the 5th or 6th place getting knocked out first.
Yes.
That is the prerequisite. First, they have to be ending in 11th or 12th place with no frags at all. So this is going to be pretty complicated, but Divinity might be able to ambush Geekfam. So Geekfam, they are passing by the territory. Divinity, not really sure if they have vision of Geekfam, and if they do, it's time to start shooting. This is for all the marbles. But I think so far all the teams in 5th and 6th place, the two teams are still alive, so chances are getting pretty slim for any teams who want to qualify for the next major.
Well, Divinity, I feel like, that's the best decision that they could pull off right there, right then, right? Why? Because you don't really want to pull in the attention to yourself. It's so early in the game. They know they need those placement points, views, as well as AV Liger's going to catch hold, just sniff Geek Fam approaching, and the shots will kick off. And it's a three-way fight at the moment. Geek Fam not really responding to many of these shots. Apis, he will receive them, but just in the nick of time, they are going to be able to defend themselves and heal up. Geek Fam still have got such a great standing in this round, but we all know, Husky, they don't even need to try.
Yeah, I mean, Geek Fam, they just having fun, at Marble Works. There's honestly nothing that they need to do. They can just try out whatever they want. This is kind of a stroll for them. This is final round, doesn't really matter for Geek Fam. They might run into Blacklist International, which is another team that has already qualified for the next major, so it's not too big of a deal. But some extra points would definitely be nice to kind of pad that KD as we are going to close in to our 3rd safe zone. Still a pretty balanced distribution between the mainland and the island. Let's see if this 3rd safe zone will change that.
Well, Geek Fam right now look like they might be in prime spot, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, but do not ever let the safe zone trick you. All of the teams playing it carefully so far as they kind of, approach the next situation, the next zone, SAF. As they make their way in slowly, they don't want to make a mistake, because why? Placement points matter. Auto knockout would be able to take them out, and right now, doing that has, kind of resulted directly in Views meeting Auto knockout first, and then they can come in for the wipe. But don't forget, SAF is outside of the zone. They really need to manage all of their medkits well right now.
Yeah, SAF, they are running very late into the safe zone. As our Forte is going to be down by Miro, and Valori will trade back onto Shura. The AKO will start this fight against Wales. This is important, more important for Wales as they are looking to qualify for the next major. They've already got three kills, and Lei will be able to bring our Forte back up. They're trying to wipe AKO, but AKO, they're running away. And in fact, SAF just made it into the circle.
Yeah, man. I mean, just look at the zone right now. 9 more squads at the next zone. I predict about you're gonna be left with 8-9 teams as well, right? And that's where chaos is just gonna erupt, and that's where uncertainty is just going to wreck some of these squads, because as they go in there for the fight, not being able to be 100% confident with their actions, are they gonna get stabbed in the back? The only team that doesn't need to worry about this right now, I would say confidently, is Geek Fam, right? Because they are confident with their spot. They don't care. They're in here, but obviously they're still gonna give it their best. But what a performance just today, Husky. I super duper impressed, man.
Yeah, I mean they can just get 0 kills and just get a booyah to pad that points a bit. I mean, they are like 8 points away from 100 points. You want to end the grand finals with 100 bomb? Go ahead. That's the icing on the cake. But SAF, they finally made it as Divinity will take their shots on Blacklist International. Cobra losing his life as Feitan getting shot in the water by Shogun. VPH Velocity, they want to cross the body of water, but it's pretty hard with Divinity also holding this angle. They pretty much have the entire riverbed covered. So, like you said, we will reach that critical mass where everyone starts gunning each other down as SAF will run in straight into AKO. VPH Velocity eliminated as Perna dies to the blue zone. Miro getting knocked down by McCrory as Let's Go will also try to go in for the kill. AKO, Mr. D, the only one left alive, but he runs away from SAF straight into the jaws of Blacklist International. Blacklist International, they haven't seen him yet, but now they do. Mr. D trying to survive this 1 versus 2, turns the rod. Takes out both! The all-barrel explosion! Mr. D with the environmental kill. What an amazing turnaround as he stays alive in this round.
Auto knockout, baby. Mr. D shining bright. Auto knockout. very impressive, but no consistency. Maybe in Season 2. Geek Fam in here so far, and AV Liger's gonna be tested. This is the 7-point here right now. 7 teams in here. Jaboiwa on the ground. Are they gonna be able to pick him up? Shogun, Red Panda, as well as Just can go in through. And let's take a quick look at this replay once again by Mr. D. What a tremendous gameplay. He runs in, a dead spot, lures the players in, and boom! Thank you, my friend, for coming.
Yeah, and AV Ligers, we saw them having 8 kills just now. This is important because they are looking to qualify for the next major, and they need this booyah, and they're one step closer. They take out Geek Fam, they get themselves into the circle, they get themselves a pretty good spot, but Lei is gonna try and throw a wrench in that machine by taking out Red Panda. They should be able to bring Red Panda back up as AV Ligers with 4 members strong. Will have a pretty decent chance. Maybe not man flank though, as Ren from on top will take him down. Wheels in this confrontation against AV Ligers. This is between these two. This is personal now. Ren takes out AKO. Views, they need to survive. It's either Views or AV Ligers. Only one team can qualify.
Oh, absolutely, man. But Divinity in here for the fight as well. You kind of doubted that, right? They had the zone and they went in there for the movements as well. And look at them right now. They are out in the open, but the conglomeration of squads is over there on the other side of the wall. AV Ligers, their only test so far. Yep. But the blue walls are going to keep them safe for the time being. If Lei comes in here for the backstab, AV Ligers going to get toasted. Alforte as well. They cannot go in for the push. SAF with McRory as well as Let's Go, putting in the pressure. Divinity in here with the push. Shira all on his own. Shogun might be able to take him down right now. And Shira pulls out double blue walls and gives himself enough time to recover. Ren almost taken down. No, but he will survive just for the time being. And here comes a Bundy. But the blue wall will not be able to save him for long, as Views will lose. Bundy is going to be Ampalore. Lei as well as Alforte in here. SAF, Let's Go. And McRory gets taken down. Shogun knocked down by the play zone. Shira goes in here. What? Double kill. SAF. Batman taking Shogun down as well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can Divinity get it done? AV Ligers get eliminated, Husky.
This might be a mistake though. Divinity, they push so far out. They give the room to Views. Embalor is still down. Divinity, there's still a chance. Looking at the qualification, Lei's the only one left alive. He's the last one left alive. This is it, the grenade! Ends it all. Divinity, with that final explosion, it's gonna get the booyah and close out our MCP Grand Finals.
What a way to end it with a bang, literally.
Our leaderboards, and this will be the champions. No leaderboards necessary. Geek Fam. Now that it's been a little bit tough, and here we are. And well, I guess the margin is pretty close to your guessings. About 40 right here. Auto Knockout comes in second place. Blacklist International third. Supreme Assault Forces on 4th. Freedom Rumble on 5th. And Fast Kill MI on 48. Now,
this is a bit of a devastating moment, because if we take a look at 7th and 8th place, Reels and Divinity